Thank you so much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. I hope you had a good weekend. Now for today and throughout the week, watching that dust around, I'll get into that and we'll try to find some rain. We need some relief, as you well know, of course. Watching the open waters of the Atlantic Basin as well, Gulf, Caribbean. Keeping an eye on the possibility of some tropical waves coming off of Africa. We don't really look too far out there for development this time of year. I'll monitor those old fronts though for any signs of development. And you see one here in a blob of rain pushing into the Bay of Campeche. I wish it would do a little bit more to overhaul the weather pattern, but you see the orange on this map. That's some of the dry air, and in that we have some of the dust around, and we have that dust stretching all the way through the Caribbean. It has been locked in, and it will stay locked in over the next few days. So monitoring that, some dry air as well as you get back toward the Bahamas. Again, these fronts, at least the next couple days, just sitting back to the north and east. So I'll dive into, or north and west rather. I'll dive in to the fronts further in a second. Let me dive into this, and you can see here on our tropical model, not a lot of action here. Guyana, Suriname, yes, some scattered showers and storms, but elsewhere it's kind of that pop-up variety, hit or miss variety. So there is no guarantee of rain, unfortunately, in this forecast. Even let's take the Dominican Republic, for example. We may get a pop-up shower storm today, but some spots absolutely nothing in the Dominican Republic. Pulling forward, you see how I was mentioning that front in the Gulf of Mexico, there's just not a lot of action. So Belize, Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua, this is tomorrow. We are still on the dry side watching the smoke and the dust. Now, let's move forward even further. We work into the middle of the week by Wednesday. This here, you see a little bit of green here, Jamaica, parts of Cuba. That's kind of the daytime heating stuff. Yes, some fronts up to the north, but just pop-up variety. This here in the Eastern Caribbean, Martinique, Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, Barbados, passing shower. Same thing, Trinidad and Tobago and the ABC Islands were mainly dry. Watching spotty showers, parts of Venezuela and Colombia. But you see again, as we get into Thursday, hit or miss variety. Dominican Republic, Haiti, a passing shower storm. Belize, not a lot. But down the road, of course, as we get deeper into May, we're going to see a better chance of rain. But we saw that dust move in, and it's just kind of sticking around. It's a long train of dust now through the Atlantic and now moving into the Caribbean. Of course, it's been here. I shouldn't say moving in, but there's more that continues to work in. So that dust is in place, lower air quality. Thinking of you, if you have any breathing issues, this just adds on to it, especially with even some of the smoke that we have around. Not a good combination. So Belize today, you see that rain chance very minimal. It creeps up a bit, could see a pop-up shower storm by the time we get into Wednesday. Fingers crossed, we'll take anything. Jamaica, the same thing. Again, passing shower storm, slightly better chance tomorrow and again on Wednesday. Dominican Republic, I mentioned those kind of daytime, afternoon storms, the heating of the day type of storms, 20 to 30% chance. So isolated showers and storms the next couple days. Puerto Rico, the same thing. There'll be a few around, just not widespread. So San Juan, we may get a passing shower. That would be all. My friends in Dominica, that rain chance holding 20%, passing variety with that easterly flow. So Dominica, we could see one or two passing showers. Trinidad and Tobago, rain chance stays relatively low. Aside from that passing shower, more of the action down to the south in Guyana and Suriname with some scattered showers and storms. So the areas of dust and smoke, I'll be watching this week. The rain chance goes up some as the week goes on with a front that will be up to the north. So I'll be tracking that with you on this channel throughout the week, trying to find some rain. And of course, it goes up further later this month as we get more into a tropical kind of pattern as we get closer to hurricane season. The dust will improve some early next week. It's not going to completely go away, but I've been looking at some long-term forecasts, long-term modeling of the dust, and early next week there will be some improvements, and I'll keep an eye on those old fronts to see if there's any spin-ups along them. Hurricane season officially starting on June 1st. So again, thank you for being part of this weather community. I love your comments. I appreciate them dearly. I hope you're staying safe and have a good rest of your day.